Fred Farrier. And we'll throw it up into questions for Fred.
Fred, I'm kind of asking everybody, starting off this same question. What does the University of Kentucky mean to you? I know you haven't been here that long, but just from when you've been here, what does it mean to you?
I'm from Frankfort, Kentucky, so growing up in a bluegrass state, everybody support University of Kentucky. So just being able to play for the home state I grew up in, that means a lot already. And then knowing the people on the team and the coaches and the culture that's here at the school, that just means a lot as well. So being able to represent my hometown state.
What was your first go around? How much was Kentucky involved in your recruitment, and were you surprised at all how involved they were in your recruitment this go around?
The first time, it wasn't really many conversations. I never came up here on a visit or nothing. It was short communication on Twitter and whatnot, so Kentucky wasn't involved that much at first. But the second time, they was heavily involved, especially towards the end of my transfer recruitment, and then it just showed the loves and basically emphasized what I could do in this offense.
Was it kind of proof that, like, okay, so what I've been doing is I'm on the right track?
Yes, sir. It felt good just to know that my hard work been paying off to a point where I can showcase my talents on this type of stage.
What's your favorite Franklin County Flyer football memory, Fred?
I can't name one memory. I'll say overall, just knowing where the program started when I first was there. My first year, we kind of evened out almost at 500. We didn't win too many games. We kind of went 5-5 or 5-6. And then my second year, we were 10-3. Third year, 11-1, and then the fourth year, my senior year, making it to the state championship. So just being a part of the come up in that's probably my favorite, just overall moment.
Do you have any people already hitting you up for tickets for games?
Not yet, but I know it's coming though. I know it's coming.
Fred, did you grow up a Kentucky fan? Did you grow up coming to games here, or like too?
My father was an Alabama fan, so I kind of just watched Alabama. I started paying attention to Kentucky a little bit more when Lynn Bowen played here, because that was kind of around the age where I started paying attention to football. But yeah, I kind of was just growing up watching Alabama.
As a Frankfort guy, do you know Wandell very well?
Yes, sir. He was my rival in high school. We played 2 years, so we played against each other in good games, obviously. But being able to talk to him a little bit before I made his decision and stuff. So yeah, we talk every now and then.
You've had a couple of years of college under your belt. What can you take from those years that can help you come and succeed at Kentucky?
Really just being able to have the game experience. Honestly, I redshirted my freshman year, and I really got to see a lot of things just sitting on the sideline and being able to take what works in the game and what doesn't work. And then my second year being my redshirt freshman year, we played LSU, and just being on that type of stage, I knew I could play in that type of environment. And my third year, last year, being able to play against the University of Georgia in their stadium, it just proved that I knew I could play in this type of platform and environment.
What do you think, what's the biggest thing that you bring to this team, skill-wise, personality? What do you think you bring?
Really overall hard worker. I work for everything I ever got, especially with my football career. Really just my skill set on offense. The receiver room is already very talented, and I feel like just adding me and a few other pieces that we're adding this offseason, being able to add a variety of skill sets in one receiver room, making it hard for defenses to stop everybody.
What are your early impressions of Dyke Schwartz?
So far, I've liked everything I've seen and said to him about so far. He kind of like me a little bit. We kind of laid back and straight to the point. We work hard. He's younger, so I feel like I'm gonna be able to relate to him a little more. He had a lot of experience in the NFL, or not, at the college level, played a little bit in the NFL and stuff. So really just being able to, him putting his skills that he's seen on a high level and implementing it in me.
Is it fair to say you're a guy who plays a little bit with a chip on his shoulder because you maybe didn't have those offers right out of high school?
You could say that, but when I play, I don't really necessarily think of that. I just always think of winning. What can I do on this rep to win my one-on-one rep? So that's the best way to put it.
Fred, when you decided to transfer, can you kind of take us through like how it is that you got to Kentucky?
I hit the transfer portal. Obviously, that's a little risk, but I just bet on myself, honestly. I talked back and forth with my parents and my peers, just basically rolling the dice on myself because I knew I had the skill set to play at a high level. They kind of came in at the end of my recruitment. I had some visits planned already, and they hit me up at the end of my recruitment and just told me what I could do in this offense and what I could bring to the team and stuff. So I came up here on a visit and seen everything for myself and just fell in love with it.
What was it? Did you play in the FYFL in Frankfort?
Yeah, I did. I played for the Rams.
Yeah, did you ever think that you would be able to play for Kentucky starting out at
I mean, it was a goal, like, you know what I'm saying, just growing up and everybody obviously liking Kentucky. I mean, it was an idea, but I'm not going to say, like, that was my main. I just knew I wanted to play at the college level.
You mentioned sitting down and kind of them giving you what they see in you, what you could do. What was it that Liam Cohn thought could be your role or where you could excel here?
Really just my skill set, my ability to create separation, get open, win my one-on-one matchups. I feel like personally I have a good feel and awareness of the defenses and finding open spots within the defenses, seeing what they in and seeing what they're not in and what routes work against, what type of coverage and all that type of technique. So I feel like him just basically reading that back to me and telling me that that's what they're looking for in this offense, a playmaker like that, as long with they playmakers already. So
there was a lot happening in your time at UAB, coaching changes, and head coach leaving, and then there's an interim, and then there's a new guy who hasn't coached college football. So going from that situation, what did you learn about it, and how is it different being in a program where a lot of people have been here for 10+ years?
Most definitely. Not everybody can say that every year they played college they had a different head coach, but I did, and it was really just learning. I'd say the best thing I took away from that is really learning new cultures and playbooks and schemes and just everything year by year. And it's almost to where like this is just the next coach for me. So it's like learning a new playbook. That's not hard because I've already did it 3 times. You know what I'm saying? So it's just really being able to take them skill sets, take the winning cultures from every coach that coached me, and being able to apply it all in one.
Talk about having multiple different coaches. How do these coaches, how do their game plan, how is it different from the past coaches you have had?
I mean, every coach is different. Every coach has their own philosophy and their own way of winning, the things that they did to win. Every coach is different, so.
Anything else for Fred? All right, thank you, guys.